Coming up on today's FNN, we head to Washington, D.C. with APT.
Plus, we check out what that East Wing construction project is all about.
And spring sports are in full swing, and we get you caught up on the latest action. Stay tuned for all that and more, because FNN starts now. Happy Wednesday, Falcons. I'm Erin Tyler.
And I'm Jessa Sepulveda, and we are back for our last month of shows.
These past few weeks, EK's American Political Thought class competed in the We the People national competition. For 5 decades, We the People have challenged high school students from across the nation on their knowledge of the U.S. Constitution and American government. This year, EK won states back in January, earning them a spot to represent Michigan and D.C. Mayanta Walker talks about her time competing in the We the People and the impact on her.
I would say APT affected me by knowing what I want to do in life, because when I first came into the class, I didn't know if I would be a doctor or a lawyer, and I figured I want to be a doctor. And then also I was able to push myself and able to be a better leader.
Last year, EK placed 17th in the nation. For the score result of this year has not been revealed yet, but coaches and students are confident on their performance. Congratulations again to everyone in EPT. We hope next year's team can also rise to the challenge.
As of August 2023, 25 states in the U.S. have passed legislation to provide free access to period products in schools. Unfortunately, Michigan is not included in that list. However, the state of Michigan has given 8 schools, including East Kentwood, grants to provide products. FNN reporter me explored more on this topic. Recently, the district nurse coordinator, Alex Corbett, has been working to remove barriers for students. Their ultimate goal is to get students back into class rather than sending them home so they can have an equal shot at success. According to Nurse Corbett, providing products is taking financial burdens away from students.
So this way we can provide students with their products ahead of time. They don't have that financial burden, the access burden, and then also just trying to meet their needs of what they want and what's going to suit them best during that time.
These first steps are not only supporting our youth, but can begin a spark and change.
Hopefully this pilot goes really well and we can report that back to the state of Michigan and they continue it for years and years to come and expand it to more districts. We're one of 15 that are piloting it right now. And hopefully maybe it can even span beyond schools. Maybe it's just period products are free for those who need it.
On the survey, many people were grateful and stated that this can make a difference for a lot of people.
Yeah, I just want to let everyone know that this program is for everyone. There's no qualifying criteria besides being a Kentwood student. So even if you think, I don't really financially need the help, or we have some at home, if you still want the extra, if you see something that you think would work well for you, every Kentwood student who has a period is more than welcome to fill out that form and get those products.
If you have any questions, don't be shy and visit Miss Julia, located right across from the Collaboration Center. At East Kentwood, I'm Jessa Sepulveda. The survey is taking responses until May 3rd. Contact your KSSN coordinator with any questions.
One of the most fun days of this year is coming up fast. Students at EK have been extra busy preparing for this year's upcoming STEAM fair, and our own Tess Saldivar stopped by some science classrooms to see what this year's fair is all about.
From science to art classes, students have been preparing since the first semester for the STEAM fair. STEAM stands for science, technology, engineering, art, and math. This means you can see animals, rockets, DNA, and math games. Mr. Van Houten, an AP biology teacher, says that the fair is about making science more than just tests and quizzes.
We invented the STEAM fair for kids to have the opportunity to apply their knowledge and not just take tests and not always just classroom work, but it's actually real life experiments that they're interested in.
This year, participants are ready to show their hard work they put into their projects. Students have to present and teach hundreds of people, from students to teachers to members of the community, about their projects. Mr. Van Houten now says the pressure is on students to wrap up their projects in time for the event.
Everyone's scrambling to conclude their projects and get their final data points, and their presentations will be due next week as a practice round before the real STEAM fair in 2 weeks.
Every year, East Kentwood hosts the STEAM Fair for Kentwood Public Schools to visit and have a fun learning experience. During the whole day, elementary schools and middle schools will learn from our high schoolers. Sam Gurink, an EK senior, is looking forward to showing off her group's Bearded Dragon project.
So we started planning for the experiment in the end of January, and then we actually got our bearded dragons like mid-February to be able to start the testing.
The STEAM Fair is on May 2nd and 3rd. Make sure to show support by visiting your peers and see all the projects they worked on. At East Kentwood, I'm Tess Saldivar.
Make sure to check with your teachers to see when you will be visiting the STEAM Fair on Friday, May 3rd.
You may have noticed that there's a lot of construction taking place in the East Wing right now. But did you know that this project is for a new classroom and competition area for our esports team? FNN reporter Caleb Starnes sat down with several members of the esports team to discuss this promising new addition to our school.
The East Kentwood esports team has had an active and successful year. They have participated in many tournaments across the state for games such as Valorant, League of Legends, Super Smash Bros., and Overwatch. Recently, a new construction project has been started in the East Wing that will help the team take their gaming to the next level. It will be a new room dedicated entirely to esports, including a stage for hosting tournaments, new PCs for members to practice on, and more. Mr. Dixon, the esports coach, says that the room will be a truly special area for the team.
It's going to be a classroom and a new esports area, so we're absorbing 2 rooms and making one big one. We'll have a stage with 10 top-of-the-line, cutting-edge PCs for hosting the finals of some tournaments we may host, seating for console gaming, trophy case, glass from the hallway that you can look through to see into the room. Lots of things in the works for it. It's going to be great.
The team has been one of the most successful groups at EK, having won their 4th consecutive Valorant tournament of the year and being the defending U.S. Madden champion as well. With the new expansion, the team will have many more opportunities to host tournaments that require professional computer setups and may even encourage more people to join the team. Landon Saavedra, a member of the esports Super Smash Bros. Team, believes that this new space is going to help the team expand and give members more opportunities for success.
I was hoping for air conditioning mostly and a space for every esports team to play together and exist, because it was kind of just us at the beginning. It wasn't very dedicated, basically. It's better to be with people, but once we have a space together, we can all interact again. It'll be a lot more fun that way.
The esports team has been a successful and growing community, and this new room promises even more opportunities for the future of esports at this school. At East Kentwood, I'm Caleb Starnes.
Construction is expected to last through the end of the school year, and the team hopes to be in their new space for next fall. Well, that wraps up your news for today, Falcons.
Now let's send it over to Erica Lodge for your EK Sports Report.
What's up, Falcons? It's your girl, Erica, and welcome back to your EK Sports Report. Starting things off, we're jumping into the pool with girls water polo. The girls water polo team is going strong into the second half of their season. They are looking forward to placing top 4 in states again this year, including a win against East Lansing on Tuesday. Catch them at their next game against Zeeland away. Now we hit the track where our boys and girls have been doing really good. The Lady Falcons won first in their annual Mansfield meet and bringing home a trophy for our Falcon. The boys also ran well, but couldn't come on top, placing 4th in that meet. But they didn't let those results stop them. Last Wednesday against West Ottawa, the boys defended their home track, defeating the Panthers. The girls also won that meet, competing against one of the top distance running teams in the state. We want to wish them good luck against Caledonia tonight. Last but not least, I had the best news coming from the volleyball court. Junior volleyball star Alana Bailey has committed to Ball State University, a D1 school in Indiana. Alana says that this is normal for volleyball players to commit early.
I wanted to commit this early because it's very normal for volleyball players to commit during their junior year, and just because the school checked all my boxes and I just really liked it there.
Well, that does it for today's sports report. Now let's flip it back to the desk.
Thanks, Erica.
And that does it for today's show.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram and subscribe to Falcon News Network on YouTube, where you can watch sports live streams, previous episodes, and other great content.
Plus, check out the posters around the school to tune in on our new radio station and check out for podcast channel.
Well, we'll see you back here on Friday.